Matt, before you were in the games, had you ever seen a games?
No. I remember I missed qualifying in 2013, and I remember I was up in my camp when the games were going on, and I was in a group chat with a couple of guys from the gym, and they are nonstop talking about events. Like, oh my God, they have to row a half marathon. And I'm like, how do I turn this phone off? Because I do not care. Yeah, so I had never seen the games. Like, even when I went to regionals, I had never seen regionals or anything. Yeah, I mean, I got fully immersed when my first time going.
Had you seen one, Josh?
My first year was 2011 going. I'd seen like bits of it. I didn't watch the 10 one because I was on deployment.
I think with the 10 one was the first one we ever televised.
Yeah, I remember seeing some video. I don't know if I actually ever watched like live footage of any prior to the one I went to, other than just like videos from it. But I definitely like kept up with some of the athletes and stuff like that.
Though I don't remember what year it was, but you did make it to the games, and I said, "Hey, are you going to come to Carson?" You're like, "Fuck no, fuck no, fuck no," and I kept saying, "Come on, are you going to be there?" And you're like, "Fuck no, fuck no," and then all of a sudden, on the last day, I see you in the front row.
No, it wasn't the last day. It was Saturday night.
Whatever. You were in the best seat in the house with your boy sitting on your lap, and I'm like, this guy. Tell me, how did you end up showing up there? Why did you come? Why didn't you want to come, and why did you come?
I only came because the sponsor wanted me to come. So I went up there for a sponsor for 2 hours. I sat in the booth, and I came down on the floor. Dave gave me access to the floor and watched that final heat of the thruster bar muscle up workout Saturday night in the arena. And you know what? I was actually glad that I went. I remember leaving, and it was like closure on the year. It was like, okay, this year sucked. I didn't do what I needed to do to get to where I wanted to be. I didn't do the work. I didn't put in the work. That was like, 15 was a big eye-opening year for me. And I was happy, like I said, I was happy that I went to the games and watched a piece of it, because it was, for me, it gave me that closure on the year, and also gave me that taste like, yes, this is what I want. I'm not going to take my failure this year as its final, right? It's not going to be my nail in my coffin. Now I'm going to go back home, and I'm going to do the work that I needed to do. And it opened my eyes. I remember hearing a quote from a football player named Jeremy Shockey. And he said when he was in, I think it was high school, he lost a championship game, and or something like that, an important game, and he went home and he ate dirt because he wanted to remember the taste in his mouth that he had. I know. I was like, and I loved it. I loved, like, when he said it, I was like, I read this and I was like, I love this. And so going to the games was kind of like my way of eating dirt. Like, I got that taste of it, like, where I was in the stands and didn't get to watch it. And now I never wanted to have that taste again. I also had, you were actually on the floor. You were on the floor the moment I realized I didn't make the games that year, and you had a camera in my face, like the good dude that you are. And I actually screenshotted, like, there is a very moment where I looked up on the big screen, and it showed I was in sixth place, the final standings. I was in sixth place, and I missed going to the games. And I remembered the moment, and I can see it in the picture. Like, I could feel the picture, basically, is the only way I could describe it. And it's, my eyes are up, and I'm looking at it, and I'm like, and I screenshotted that, and I left it on my phone, and I would look at it every day during that off season. Yeah. I was like, because every time I didn't want to go into the gym, or every time I didn't want to eat proper, or every time I didn't want to go to bed, or every time I didn't want to do anything, I'd look at that picture and I'd be like, well, that's that feeling you're going to get if you do that. So, am
I in that shot, in that screenshot? Like,
no, because you were actually, it's your picture, it's your shot. It was your video. I think I still have it. I'll see if I can find it real quick.
If I'm not in it, I don't really care.
Yeah, you do.